Friday night, what better way to get the weekend started than with a fish fry and some baseball from American Family Field in Milwaukee. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of three between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Adrian Hauser will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steak.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Into the box now. Ivan Delgado. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Clemente stands at first with 1 out. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runner goes, and it's fouled away. He's running again. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes set, the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Gerald Christian, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
And that is through into right field for a single. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey, Giro, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run.
There we go. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
0-2, here it is. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In is Christian Yelich as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's 1-1.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over. Runner back safely. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Yelich is running. In there, now the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. but we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Plate is Brian Brummett, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's it.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Fred Wiggins waits on deck. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Here comes the payoff pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Fred Wiggins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Yelich is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting it, the third baseman, Tyler Wrigley.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tyler Wiggins comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. Bart Wiggins would be next. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Looking up is Yelich. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins fouled off. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 7 homers and 11 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
That's out.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-1 Pittsburgh. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tony Perez. Now the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Robin Yount stands in as he looks at ball one here. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch, just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
One and two, here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one down now.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. And that one is gone! Two-run homer for Travis Shaw. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Brewers move out in front now, 3-2.
Oh, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Swing and a shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Jacob Nottingham. Fouled away. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and Milwaukee's taken a 3-2 lead. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First pitch on its way. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
2 balls, no
That's
strikes.
where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now.
No strikes.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Hey.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next to hit is Angel Franco. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Wong has it to second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Next for the Buccos, Roberto Clemente. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And stepping in, Ivan Delgado. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Wrong for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So next to bat will be Owen Christian trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Now the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
I got count 1 and
He's
2.
coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here comes the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Batting order turns over now and set to go. Ryan Braun singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitchers later in the game.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Keston.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. He's set. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Men on third with 2 down. Two and one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leads 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Brian Brummett is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. even now, 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Yelich arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Fred Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit the other way out toward right field. Braun is there, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Now at the plate here is Tyler Wiggins, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Here's the pitch. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Yelich going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still a 3-2 ball game. So now here is Tony Perez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
1-0.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A ball and 2 strikes to Perez.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Helpful.
Robin Yount is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Robin Yount. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone, a home run. So a solo shot down the line he left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Brewers a 4-2 lead.
Won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And it's quickly 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
1 ball.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to short. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. We played 4, and Milwaukee's taken a 4-2 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. Make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Devo, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Jake Marisnick. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And the runner back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Counts even a 2-2 to Marisnick. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1 over to Perez, and it's a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
At the plate, Angel Franco. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing. He's down 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Nottingham. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take full side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jacob Nottingham is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So now to the plate, Ryan Braun. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Franco ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they still lead this one 4-2. Josh Lindblom takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. First pitch on its way. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Just hung in there on that one. Misses, ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the lefty,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ivan Delgado, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. ball sent back up the middle. He's got it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now back. Owen Christian.
Now it'll be Owen Christian struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down by a count of 4-2. Bottom of the inning now. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. First delivery to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next to Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Keston.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Keston here. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hard hit to first. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, first baseman, Tony Perez.
Next up, Tony Perez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So here is Brian Vermont. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2
And
strikes.
smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Fred Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike. seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. A little bit outside. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
The 3-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
To the plate now, Tyler Wiggins. High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard-hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
In now, Bart Wiggins. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Dior. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Christian Brummett will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Christian Brummett.
First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's too high.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
In the air now, out to right field. Braun will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Christian Brummett will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Now to the plate, Robin Yount. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Travis Shaw will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here comes the 1-2. He struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Colton Wong will stand in. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Devin Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Angel Franco will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And now a pitch on the way. He'll take a look at ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Fouled off. Swinging a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
plate now, Ivan Delgado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Offline throw, but they still got it. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing it back. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Next to hit, Owen Christian, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now into the box, Brian Brummett. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, that's off the plate.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Dominic Leone answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Christian Murray, who called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. To hang a 0, here's the pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hops this one up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Yelich. You can kiss it goodbye. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they jump ahead by 3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, man, you don't see this very often, Devo, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Pirates 7 and the Brewers 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Nottingham.
The catcher.
And now the first pitch.
Nottingham.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
Here comes the 1-2 to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Next to stand in is Ryan Braun. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Mike North answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. And now here is Lorenzo Cain, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
No balls and 1 strike. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Wiggins has a play, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Bart Wiggins. Pitch on the way.
Ball, let down.
watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Giro, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. From the stretch.
Ball 2. Three balls, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Angel Franco pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Roberto Clemente. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. Safe.
You know, D'Lo, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Ivan Delgado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Yelich. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They hold a 7-4 lead. Mike Christian takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 59, Mike Christian.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs, off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Keston Hiura is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Tony Perez. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. The Brewers down to their final strike. Down he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Catch is made, and the Pirates have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Pittsburgh Pirates posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Gerald Christian with his 4th win this season. Mike Christian wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Unionizing their services. You say that you don't love me, hey. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pirates launched 3 home runs as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-4. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-0. The Rockies combined to give up just 5 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-1. Tom Seaver won his 4th game thus far as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 3-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Atlanta Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-1. The Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 4-3. The San Francisco Giants combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-4. The Yanks combined to allow only 4 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 2-1. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Tampa Bay Rays halted their 6-game losing streak as they bested the visiting Nats 6-2. The Indians starting pitcher, number 99, collected win number 3 this year, helping the Tribe pass to the Red Sox 4-1. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. The Royals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 6-0. The White Sox tallied 5 home runs overall as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 9-0. Noah Syndergaard got his 2nd W of the season as the Blue Jays took care of the Angels 3-1. Vida Blue got the W and now has 5 this year as the Athletics defeated the Astros 6-4. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Renato Nunez plated 3 runs on the day as the Mariners took down the Orioles 5-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games. You